The Sony A7S II, a camera that redefined low-light performance and became a favorite for filmmakers around the world. But despite its success, Sony eventually decided to discontinue this iconic model. Why did they make this decision? What research did they rely on? Today, we're diving deep into the hidden world of camera company strategies, uncovering how Sony analyzes market trends, technological advances, and consumer behavior to make tough calls like discontinuing the A7S II. Stay tuned, because by the end of this video, you'll have a clear picture of why Sony let go of the A7S II and what it means for the future of digital cameras. When Sony launched the A7S II in 2015, it was a game-changer. With a 12.2 megapixel full-frame sensor designed for incredible low-light sensitivity and 4K internal recording, it quickly became a favorite for indie filmmakers, documentary creators, and YouTubers who needed superior video quality without the complexity of large cinema rigs. But no product stays at the top forever. Sony's market research team constantly tracks global sales trends, customer demand, and emerging market behaviors. This isn't a passive process. Sony employs advanced analytics software and dedicated research teams to examine how the market evolves over time. Every month, they receive comprehensive reports showing how sales for each camera model are performing. This includes tracking unit sales, revenue, and market share across key regions like North America, Europe, and Asia-Pacific. A closer look at the data for the A7S II revealed a gradual decline in sales. By 2018, the market had become saturated with newer camera models boasting advanced features. Sony recognized a pattern. As competing brands offered higher resolution sensors, better dynamic range, and faster video codecs, the demand for the A7S II's lower resolution sensor decreased. Professional filmmakers, once loyal to the A7S II, began migrating toward models that could deliver 6K or even 8K video. Another crucial factor in market analysis is demographic shifts. Sony conducts in-depth consumer segmentation studies to understand how different groups use their products. Early adopters, like professional videographers, became less interested in the A7S II because it couldn't keep up with modern post-production workflows. Newer content creators, especially those focused on social media and streaming platforms, wanted features like faster autofocus, higher frame rates, and better color depth, areas where the A7S II was starting to lag. Sony also closely monitors market competitors. For example, the release of the Canon EOS R5 and Panasonic S1H in 2020 created seismic shifts. These cameras offered cutting-edge video capabilities such as 8K recording, internal 10-bit 4:2:2 recording, and advanced image stabilization. Market research indicated that content creators were increasingly choosing these alternatives over the aging A7S II. By comparing these findings with production costs and forecasting future market conditions, Sony saw a clear trajectory. Maintaining the A7S II was no longer economically or strategically viable. Innovation drives the camera industry forward, and no company understands this better than Sony. By the late 2010s, the technology used in the A7S II was beginning to show its age. The BIONZ X processor, cutting edge in 2015, struggled to keep up with new video standards. Meanwhile, rival brands were adopting faster, more efficient processors that enabled features like real-time autofocus and AI-based subject tracking. One of the biggest technological advancements that forced Sony's hand was the emergence of back-illuminated sensors, BSI, and stacked sensor designs. These breakthroughs significantly improve both image quality and processing speed. Sony's engineers tested these new technologies extensively in their R&D labs and found that they could deliver faster readout speeds, which reduced issues like rolling shutter, a problem that had plagued the A7S II during fast motion recording. Another critical area was heat management. When the A7S II was developed, extended 4K recording pushed the camera's thermal limits. Overheating during long takes became a common complaint, especially for users shooting in warm environments or during live events. Sony's R&D efforts revealed that newer materials and better heat dissipation methods could eliminate these issues. However, retrofitting these solutions into the A7S II's aging design was impractical. In addition, advancements in image processing pipelines allowed for better color science and HDR workflows. Cameras released after the A7S II could capture richer, more accurate colors across a wider dynamic range. This was essential as filmmakers increasingly adopted HDR delivery for streaming services like Netflix and Amazon Prime. Sony knew they needed to phase out older cameras incapable of meeting these modern industry standards. Sony places enormous value on real-world user experiences. Through customer support channels, online surveys, and direct feedback from professionals, Sony receives a constant stream of data highlighting areas where their cameras succeed and where they fall short. One of the most frequently cited frustrations with the A7S II was its autofocus limitations. The camera relied on contrast detection AF, which, while accurate in controlled environments, was too slow for run-and-gun filmmakers and documentary shooters. Sony's research showed that users demanded real-time eye detection and faster subject tracking, capabilities already available in newer models like the A7 III and A9. Another issue was the lack of internal 10-bit recording. Filmmakers working in post-production needed deeper color information to perform advanced color grading. The A7S II's 8-bit internal codec simply couldn't deliver the flexibility required. This became a major barrier for professional users, as competitors like Panasonic and Blackmagic began offering 10-bit and even 12-bit recording in their cameras. Sony also analyzed how consumer behavior shifted over time. Social media and YouTube drove new trends in camera use. Creators wanted features like vertical video support, live streaming capabilities, and improved ergonomics. The A7S II, designed in a pre-social media landscape, no longer fit these evolving workflows. Sony continuously monitors the competitive landscape to ensure they stay ahead of the curve. By 2020, the market was flooded with advanced cameras offering 8K video, internal RAW recording, and professional-level color profiles. For instance, Canon's EOS R5 delivered 8K RAW recording, while the Panasonic S1H was Netflix-approved for professional production. Blackmagic's Pocket Cinema Camera 6K offered cinematic-quality recording at a fraction of the price. If Sony didn't innovate beyond the A7S II, they risked falling behind. Sony's analysts also track how third-party manufacturers affect their ecosystem. Lenses from brands like Sigma and Tamron provided more affordable alternatives, increasing competition. To maintain dominance, Sony needed to shift focus to newer, more powerful models. Manufacturing older technology is expensive. As semiconductor advancements progress, older parts become harder to source. For Sony, maintaining supply chains for the A7S II's BIONZ X processor and other legacy components became a logistical challenge. Sony's supply chain analysis revealed that reallocating resources to manufacture newer processors and advanced image sensors would increase profit margins while keeping up with market demands. In addition, the global chip shortage accelerated the need to discontinue older, less profitable models like the A7S II. The Sony A7S II may be discontinued, but its legacy remains undeniable. It played a pivotal role in shaping modern digital filmmaking and set new standards for low-light performance. Sony's decision to discontinue it reflects a broader industry trend, one where technological innovation and shifting consumer demands drive constant evolution. As camera technology continues to advance, companies like Sony must adapt to stay ahead. The A7S II story is not just about an ending. It's a testament to how innovation shapes the tools we use to tell our stories. What are your thoughts? Should Sony have kept the A7S II alive, or was it time to move on? Let us know in the comments below. And if you want to stay updated on the latest camera news and in-depth insights, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.